Oh, he again closed the door. Salut survivors, welcome back to Sulu Podcast channel in Night of the Dead for the day 11 Horde Night. In today's video, as usual, I will first present how we have developed the maze today, and we will then play the Horde Night. So as part of today's development, further to our discussions and experiences the previous nights, where we had already built this fantastic shredding corridor on one wing of the main entrance, I have built in an almost symmetrical way on the other side of the entrance. This will add a travel path for all the waves coming down that side, and they will take initial damages. Now, following our experiment last night with a door, I have decided to simply add a door here, so I can just get in and out myself here. Let's reload at the same time. This has been a very busy day, so at the same time I'm reloading, repairing. Now, another improvement done today, further to our discussions and the experiment last night, I have rebuilt differently the ramp on this side, so that it's orientated here toward the ground floor maze. And I will add a pendulum here, as recommended by Genesis. I think it's a very good idea in order to slow them down. The main goal of that secondary maze here, when I cross that door at the rooftop, is to attract them here and to make them slow. So where I am right now, in the future episodes or days, I will build a big maze with a lot of spikes, so that when they are in the main maze and I go to the opposite side of the door and close the door, all the zombies will then desire to come here. During that time, it will give us the possibility to turn on the flamethrower that I will build up there, orientated toward the ground floor. So when we will do the door trick, we will turn on the flamethrower, and we will be able to reload, repair the flamethrower up there from the rooftop. That will be in the future tests. Now, in the meantime, I haven't yet built the pendulum because I need a flat floor, and it's not flat, so I need to build platforms, upgrade them. That's kind of a little bit costly, but that will be really good to slow them down, and I'll build the maze there. So I built for now just two simple spikes, one spiked floor to experiment here if it's slowing them down, and this cutter trap at the top. Hopefully this will then push them back. So from the top here, I will then be safe. Oh, for a short while. Huh? It's not meant to be able to fight elites yet. On the other bases improvement, as you can see, I did really a lot today. It has been a very, very busy construction day after all the warnings you gave me that it's getting tougher and tougher now. We are day 11, and in the coming days it will be even harder. So, as recommended on the channel here, I have added this spiked flow. I didn't know we could add a spiked flow trap. Spiked flow trap under an existing trap. We can put it under a pendulum, or we can also put it under a compressor, as explained by Gonzalo. So I have added one here where we have a good shooting angle up there, so let's see if it's slowing them down. And this one, a little spike, should also slowing them down a lot, hopefully. Now let's do a few reloads while we're here. Ow! Yeah. I think I will... Ooh! That floor was actually heavily damaged compared to the other, right? She didn't even get the chance to enter in our shredding corridor, number 1. Okay, what about reloading this one? I think we already reloaded it. 95, 96, we are fine here. Okay, I would like to see the other... What the heck happened? Oh, a jumper came. Whew. So the other shredding corridor... Yeah, I mean it will work, huh? If one is working, the other one will work the same. Okay, now to finish with the improvements of the day, again thanks to our test with the door, I have now an entrance door to the base. Here it is. We have a clean door, we don't have anymore a hole where I keep falling all the time. It's clean, it's good, it's all ready. So hopefully I won't fall again. Finish to load a bit everywhere here. Good. Okay. So we would like to test a bit more what we built and see with our own eyes this spike flow. Going to change of weapon on a more rapid one. And let's try it. Okay. Come here. Normally they should come here. Let's see. I mean, there is no reason they don't. Okay, super. I'll need a light. Oh, the spiked flow. Okay, really good. So the other advantage, obviously, of that maze number 2 is that it permits to save on the shredder for now, so that when the main wave will come... Oops! I went too near. I wanted to get the arrow, that's stupid. I wonder if I leave this open, this should work the same, so I don't need to be too close. Problem that we don't see where the spike flows, so we cannot really see it. Let's get all these arrows. Oh yeah, a lot of blood on it. Thing that we would like to see properly. Aha, that's the guy with his arrow in the head. Oh, so when the door remains open... Ah, no, they still come here. Ooh, multiple ones. Let's get ready. We'll save on our shredding corridors. Ooh, a flying head! Ooh, nice shot. I think I got 2 heads at once. Oh, I think that's just so good for the initial preliminary waves. Oh, from here maybe we can see better. I don't think the spike trap is really slowing them down, is it? Well, here it's a crawler. So I haven't yet gone to get some ducks, so my weapons are still stuck at a +6. Ooh, they are bypassing the little spike here in that corner, it seems. Right here. Yes, they do. I will need to add more spikes. Ooh, there is a big guy here. Let's get ready for the big guy. Why are you, big guy? Woohoo! Big guy. Big guy down. Okay, that's perfect. Our shredding corridors remain almost intact. I hear noises, so I don't see. I think it's there in some spikes. At the corners of the base now I randomly add spikes here and there. How did the door close? Weird. He closed the door? He can do that? Okay, well, I didn't know zombies could close doors. Let's get the arrows. No arrows. Oh. Okay, we'll get the arrows later. We are not yet in the main one. So yes, I was saying that I haven't yet been able to upgrade my weapons and my materials bag because I'm still not yet gone to get ducks. So on the map, and the CullPicker shared a link toward a map developed by Infinitico on Steam. So I'll leave the link in the description below, and thanks CullPicker for that. Here we can see that there is a lake on the east side from the base, and there should be ducks in this area. So either tomorrow or the day after, I will go there, and we'll be able to keep upgrading our weapons, rifle, bow, spear, bag, and we'll see later maybe some others. Well, you know, until we are actually in the main final wave, it's actually good to keep the door open, I think. So yeah, there I really need to add a spike. That's important. Oh, he again closed the door. Okay, here, if you guys understand, is it because I am opening the door in one direction and then it gets closed? Maybe when I open this side they close it. I need to maybe open it the other way, then they cannot close it. Let's be careful, when there's the final wave I have to close that door, obviously. Will he close that door? Let's see. Get ready. Yeah, she closed also. How come she closed that door? So they cannot open doors, but they can close doors. Is it happening every time? So far it happens 3 times. 3 times they have crossed the door and 3 times they have closed it. $27. Unfortunately, I'm not able to really see. Oh, main wave coming. Let's close the door right now. Let's get ready. Serious things are coming now. So I'd like to see the efficiency of this additional spiked flow with this spike here in the corner. That should slow them down a lot, I suppose. Okay. What's this noise? I need to be a little careful of jumpers. Ooh, they are here. The main is here. Get ready. Where are the fire ones? Okay, let's see. Oh yes! Oh yes, really good. Okay, one down. Oh, this is the butcher. Gonzalo explained it's not called a meat-cleaver zombie, but a butcher. He won't reach a guillotine this time. Good. Okay, let's check. Is more coming? Wait, let's reload. Let's not be caught off guard here. Okay, so now the shredders are finished, but they still get caught in the spikes. Because in fact you can get back your arrows after with no problem. I think I should just go crazy on arrows. There is no reason to not arrow them down. Let's prepare for the wave of repairs or reloads. Good. What about our guillotine here? Ah, I cannot access it. Yes, now I can. Okay. The other guillotine, I think, didn't get used whatsoever. They never crossed it. I cannot select it because I need to upgrade. Or I cannot select it because it didn't get used. I think it didn't get used. So this time our rare is intact. The compressor 18. So basically the compressor was used twice only. Awesome. Good. Well, the rare zone is now completely safe this time compared to the last 2 or 3 times. But this is because of having added this additional shredding corridor, right, on the opposite side. So there is not like one side much weaker, it's symmetrical. And 2, the initial waves got used in the maze too, therefore they did not utilize too much accounts on the front shredders. And then 3, when the big elite bosses arrived, these additional traps here slow them down a lot. I suppose I should add here an additional spiked flow. Yeah. Now, another thing I wanted to discuss, we didn't have time at the beginning, is the rare zone. I think in the future, maybe not right now, because we are upgrading the maze too, but in the future we need to improve our rare zone killing area. So I'd like to see what you guys are thinking. Should I add an additional ballista, maybe above this one, enclosing walls, shooting downwards? Or maybe it could be above the roof with some walls on the sides. Or it could be, I don't know, different places. That needs to be studied. It could be a ballista. Or more guillotines. We have this one here, right? There could be one here, one here. We could have multiple guillotines in this kill zone. And finally, we have been able to test this spike flow that was relatively grandiose. I am thinking it could be really good to add one here, so there is a chance that it gets slowed down even further before reaching the rooftop. On the rooftop, then we are in close combat. So please let me know in the comments, how do you think we should improve this rare zone? And if you can share your feedback on what do you think about this maze too. I mean, today we finally fought with it. It was so far just a simple wooden shed. It's now a proper structure with a combing maze, with a pendulum here. Oh, let's take that. Oh, there are many here. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, here we are going to build a maze on the ground, except the pendulum cannot really be on the ground because it's not flat. But other than this, it's meant to be on the ground. Cool. So as usual, today I showed you the accomplishment of the day, and then we had this Horde Night day 11, where we, I think, really mastered this time the elite bosses. No fight on the rooftop. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe. Until then, have a good day. Cheers.